Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sitting here, I guess it's only fitting that I'm sitting here in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Vernon AME church here on Greenwood, Black Wall Street area. 4 generations, full circle. This church is built in 1905. Those of you who know about Black Wall Street and those of you who don't, it's kind of like a thing, like they say, 9/11 won't be forgotten. Let us not forget 9/11. Well, my thing is, let us not forget Black Wall Street. Let us not forget Tulsa, Oklahoma, when the government came down and murdered black women and men and separated the women and the men, and for greed, for profit, for money, for gold, for their businesses. Because black folks in the country, when the rest of the country or different parts weren't doing well, we were doing well. Why? Because we are resilient. We do well under bad circumstances all day, every day, 6-7 days a week, with our eyes closed and our blood pressure down. The fact that, you know, our Creator has brought me here today, this morning, speaks volume to me as a black man, as an individual who's in the process of looking at, well, we came from here, this is where we're going now. Man, you know, even when you look at, you know, I guess we're all born and raised in this country, United States of America, who this country did not get great by being nice. It got great by fucking over people, you know what I'm saying? This country has gotten great from slavery, from drugs, from alcohol, and a lot of the stuff that made the country great. It was part of the, you know, the government's doing. Country got strong. You know, politics. You know, politics. It doesn't matter if it's red or blue. A politician, they're gonna do what they do. They gonna fuck you. The question is you gonna like it or not? You know, that's the only difference with a politician. All of them gonna do what they gonna do, from the inception of this world, this country, to present. You know, politicians are like a bad cop. Either way, they gonna get you. You know, so it doesn't matter if you're red or blue. I look at the drugs that they put down in this country that had wrecked a lot of communities, a lot of families, whether it's been the crack cocaine or whether it's been the heroin. We lost a lot of great people to drugs. I mean, a lot of great artists, a lot of great family men, family women, kids. A lot of people really have died unnecessarily, but I'm here to tell you, it does not have to be that way. You know, we all need to be straight, laced, set down the drugs, set down the alcohol, and pick up the love. Pick up the love. Love each other, love oneself. You know, be to thyself, be true. If you ain't true to nobody else, be true to your temple. Be true to your body. Be true to the life that God has given you. Be true to say, hey, today I'm going to have a better day. Tomorrow's gonna be a greater tomorrow, a better future. You know, I can remember when I was too proud to go live with it. I remember when I did drugs and alcohol, and things got so bad that I couldn't bear to let my family see me like that. You know, I couldn't. My heart couldn't take it. I remember. Getting so messed up where I slept outside in a park restroom. You know, and when I slept outside in a park restroom in one of the worst neighborhoods in America, I knew damn well God didn't create me for this. I know damn well He created me for bigger things and greater things. And it was a junkie who initiated my sobriety. You know, it was a guy that never stopped drinking and getting high that let me know that, hey man, you can do better than this. You ain't, just cause I'm doing this, nigga, you ain't got to do this. You can really do better than this. And with him telling me that on my last binge, I was like, man, I can't handle this though. I can't accept this no more. So when that happened, what did I do? I went and checked into a treatment facility, and I was all about information and education and dedication to about alcohol, drugs, and how they played a role in me, in my life, and what I needed to do would be without it. But before I did any of that, I asked God. I said, God, please take me and deliver me from this. Lead me out of this, guide me out of this, and I'll follow you. And He set the information and the people in my in front of me, and I proceeded to look, listen, and learn. You know, I went in with my big head, not my little head. You know what I'm saying? I said, there's plenty of women in there. I set all that down to the side, because my life is more important than that. My life is of utmost importance. There's a calling that we all have, and I'm still searching and seeking my calling. I'm still searching to look to be the man that I'm meant to be, that God sent me to be. You know, so when I'm looking at the drugs, the alcohol, the different things that we get caught up into in our lives, and a lot of things just ain't worth it, brothers and sisters. You know, they want women to be men and men to be women, and get everybody caught up on this and caught up on that. Get caught up into yourself. Get caught up into, hey, you got one life to live. Let's try to live it right for ourselves and for those around us. You know, I look at George Bush Jr., George Bush Sr., two of the biggest dope pushers in the world. George Bush Sr. put the crack cocaine out in the streets in America. They voted the motherfucker in for president twice. George Bush Jr., he said, fuck, I'm gonna follow my daddy's program. He's like, hey man, I got to have the White House. I got to have this because we're going over here and get this dope out of Afghanistan. And they did that. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's a fact. And anyone that knows, any person who knows reality, who can read the clock on the wall, know the facts. Facts is that man did that. Them people did that. They dope boys. You know what I'm saying? They dope boy cowboys. That's what the fuck they is. Them faggots. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, people talk bad about Donald Trump. Well, the motherfucker ain't the best motherfucker. He ain't the brightest motherfucker. And he said a lot of ignorant shit. But I assure you, he definitely is not the worst motherfucker. He's a whole lot better than what we had. He's better than a Hillary. He's better than a Bill. All day, every day. And I've seen that man speak up on more things that I've never heard come out of Obama's mouth. Some people might be like, oh man, you can't talk about, no, nigga, keep it real. I'm a real live nigga. I'm not a black man that's sent here to kiss your ass and lick your dick. No, bitch. I'm a real motherfucker. More gangster than I am pimp. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. That man has stood up and spoke and said more things for black folks than Obama. That man has stood up and set up and damn near spoke on some things that BET won't even speak on. You know what I'm saying? BT, they want a nigga. They like a black man, like a Kirk or whoever. Nigga smiling and cheesing and licking dicks and sucking dicks and, you know, all that old Hollywood shit. Nigga, fuck Hollywood, nigga. This Greenwood, this real wood, this real life. Fuck some Hollywood shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this shit real. You know, we all come up in families where the little girls, in some cases little boys, been raped and molested. We all were raised learning everything but the right thing. You know, it's just a grace of God that we're here today. Some of us. Any of us. Actually, all of us. Because we don't have to be here. So, with that being said, let's make a choice to try to do something clean. Do something straight-laced. Eat your fruits, your vegetables, drink your water. Sit your alcohol down. You know, and by all means, if you want to overdose on something, overdose on loving your loved ones. Whether it be a cousin, a friend, a family member, mother, father, sister, brother. Love yourself and love your people. Love your community. Care about those around you. Let's, you know, let's be aware of a real new community awareness, and let's do some things that may help get some of the homeless off the street. You know, I remember as a kid, you used to see fruit markets everywhere on the street. Everywhere you went, fruit markets here, fruit markets here, fruit markets here, fruit markets. Now it's homeless in these major cities. Why is that? Well, government put the drugs out there, took the education away, served them the poison to make the dollar. They don't know no better. People, myself included, we born into this world, into this country, thinking that people are going to treat us right, treat us fair. They're not going to lead us astray. They're not going to sell us something that we shouldn't have. Bullshit. They do it all day, every day. From the hospitals to jewels, motherfuckers selling nicotine on the TV again. That's what they do. We live in a capitalistic society, all about making money in any means necessary, any means available. That's what we're about, making money. That's what they do. So having your best interests at heart, sweetheart, is not necessarily the plan. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So we have to be more conscious, and vigilant on what we partake in, you know. And my motto is, you know, love our women to the fullest, educate, bless them, lead them, guide them, direct them, you know. And with all these laws being passed, you know, homosexual being married is legal. They're getting all their benefit rights and everything, which fine. I'm fine with that. Whatever y'all doing, do y'all thing. To each their own. You know what I'm saying? If you decide you want to walk down the street butt naked and cut your throat, guess what? That's your prerogative. Do that. If you want to be gay, if you want to be straight, if you want to be gangster, if you want to be... Whatever you do whatever the fuck you want to do. But love yourself and those around you. Now, I'm talking to those now that I want to really talk to is those that say, hey, if this is legal, that's legal, you got to legalize prostitution. Prostitution need to be made legal. If prostitution was legal, you probably could get more girls in school and college. Just like some college should be free for a bitch prostitute. You understand me? If two men can walk up and down the street tongue kissing each other, so a woman should be able to make a profit, or a man should be able to make a profit for doing something that they enjoy doing. Some women, some people, that's what they like to do. That's who they are. As long as they're not involved in drugs and alcohol, and they're clean and safe, and, you know, professional. You know, they're not no hobos. You know, they real live hoes. You know what I'm saying? They got families and mouths to feed. They got mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers. You understand me? Everybody need to support the legalized prostitution in America bill. Legalized prostitution in America bill. And the only reason why the shit is illegal because they hate to see a person of color get money that should have been due to them from the get-go. That should have been given to us from the beginning. It's just another tool to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? But prostitution need to be legal. You understand me? You women running around this motherfucker sucking and fucking for free. Guess what, bitch? Fuck a car note. Fuck a house note. You understand? If a man spent 20 million on a house or 20 million on a car, let it be known that you're more valuable than that, sister. You way more valuable than that. Anyway, this is the end of this video. I said a lot of different things really to just say I love you. Just to say I'm grateful for being here in Tulsa, Oklahoma this morning, Saturday morning. On Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. Anybody know anything about the Gap Band? Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. That's what they named the band after, Charlie Wilson's old band. Nice town. A lot of people sleeping on Tulsa. It's a little bit small town, but it's a nice town. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money right, you want easy, nice, quiet place to chill at. You want to get away from the rat race, and you want simple. You want simplicity. You got that there. I mean, granted, you got motherfuckers ain't used to seeing niggas too, you know. But you got some beautiful sisters, you know. It's nice quality of life town. With that, I'm out.